Oh my God, I'm live. Hello. Hello. Oh my God, I've got a mouthful. So I hope somebody hears me. This is impromptu. I'm in the disunited state of America. This is where they sell. This is what they call food in this country. Questo si chiama pizza. Pizza. It's all full of artificial ingredients. And it's just aisles and aisles of crap, unedible crap. I mean, even the organic stuff you really don't know. I did buy some organic grapes and some organic bananas, trying to get my alkaline. Here's some almond milk, but you know, I just don't trust it. I will probably end up having this, but it's crazy. I went into one of the old fruit stands that I used to go to, my family went to for years. Hello. And God, all GMO food. I said, do you have any organic? What's that? I mean, it's incredible. People are so sick. I just went up and said, you know, there are 5G towers all around you. I've been so ill combating it since I landed here a week ago. Who? What's that? It is amazing. I said, someone you know will die in the next year and you won't even care. They're like, huh? It is amazing. This is such a toxic environment. These are the food choices. Everything is filled with preservatives, artificial ingredients, and trucked in from God knows where. It's amazing. The produce section is full of fruits and vegetables that look great. That's America for you. Everything looks just great, but it is just an illusion. And the health of people are so bad. I finally went to, thank God, an old health food store that only survived through the 70s because of the Rolling Stone concert that came through here. And they ordered all vegetarian and it kept them in business. And it's Rainbow Blossom. I had the owner on a talk show, my talk show, The Infinite Human, and she talked about GMOs coming back in, that was about 5 or 6 years ago. And sure enough, you know, it's just coming, and nobody's paying any attention. These towers are all over. I drove outside of Louisville, all over Louisville. Hi, Michelle. How are you? Hi, Orlando. Not Casa de Mar del Golfo, that's for sure. And it's just incredible what they have learned to support. But they're not supporting it. They are dying. Everyone is extremely overweight. Everyone is using walkers or these. Most people are wheeling themselves around because I've never seen such obesity. And I'm not blaming them because this is what they have to eat. And they're starving to death. I said that to my friends in Italy when this was, gosh, about 15 years ago. They said, why are Americans so fat? I said, because they're starving to death. They're not getting the proper nutrients. Everything looks great. Huge supermarkets. I mean, this place is as big as a city. Some of the cities in Sicily, but it's all full of crap. These are not edible, and they taste like it. But they've lost. They're completely numb. I am the frog who just smack landed in the middle of a boiling pot, and everyone's telling me it's a jacuzzi. And I've been telling people, and they do not get it. They just look at me blank slated, completely blank slated. They're just going about their business in their mind control days, glued to their cell phone, and people are dying, people are ill, and the frequencies are just, no one's even opposing it. No one's even questioning it. It's just like hutch rabbits or something. You know, every once in a while someone pulls a rabbit to cook it and they're like, what happened to Gilbert, you know? Oh well, he's gone. They give him a nice funeral, say a few words, and then okay, on to the next thing. You know, they're just totally mind wiped. It's just amazing. And they get angry at me if I say anything about it, which I will be saying a lot about it. I'll do what I can this year. I've given my year, you know, at least till March, because the timelines are dividing right now, and you really gotta make a decision which timeline you're on. This one is one going nowhere. Yeah, it looks nice, right? This is organic, supposedly, but still I have found that even when it says a big sign that says organic, not necessarily, I'd rather get it from local farmers than something that's corporate farmed and trucked everywhere. And that's it. That's the produce. The rest is all in packages. That's how they sell it. And full of all kinds of metals and aluminums that just pull these frequencies into you and stop you from being grounded. So I did today, I went all over Kentucky and I made a video, which I'll put on my YouTube channel, Infinite Human Productions, talking about showing the 5G towers, showing what they do to you, and then I will talk to you how I am adapting and dealing with it by being in nature, by being in the sun, by grounding. It's crucial right now. Crucial. And I have to admit, I have been living in the corporate world. Probably I had to, you know, in a hotel room, Hilton, and in you know, driving a rental car and being encapsulated in it. So I probably got the worst of it. And I know people are, you know, if you go out into the neighborhoods and homes that are covered with trees, it's not so bad. And there are people who are finding, you know, like my place is Rainbow Blossom, you know, where they actually have real food grown by local farmers. Costs a fortune, but you know, hey, it's your life, so it's really important. And supplements, you know, you're just gonna have to live on very expensive supplements to even be able to feel halfway decent. And I'm not even talking about my intuitive abilities, which have been under attack. So God bless America. It is in really bad shape. Anybody have any, hi Lily, hi, comments to make? Because guys, it's really, I can't tell you how important it is to get out of this mind groove of an ending anti-life, anti-Christ, you know, because it assaults your crystalla structure, you know, and it just is assaulted mind. You could say, oh God, what's wrong with you? You're so sensitive, which people say. Well, I'm what they call, I have EHS, electromagnetic hypersensitivity, and I am a canary in the coal mine, warning you. There's many of us who are very ill from this because we have very pristine, clean DNA and clean bodies, and we're saying this is toxic, guys, and people who are walking around just, you know, I mean, drinking all kinds of alcohol and smoking and eating crap, and they're like, I feel fine. They don't even know how bad they feel, okay? And people are just barely, I mean, I am surprised they're even not on all fours, let me put it to you that way. It's crazy. So the solution is not going to happen overnight. It's not an easy one, but it is getting out onto the land before they try to make our land, you know, that we can't have it. I've had to go into state parks, you know, to get out in nature where there's not there, and they're putting the 5G towers everywhere. Ground myself. You need to get around trees. You need to get in the sun. You need to ground yourself in the earth. You need to eat clean, real food. Take lots of, I've been juicing green juice, lots of wheatgrass, you know, just whatever I can just to come back, and doing massages and chiropractic adjustments, and I'm like finally just okay. So, you know, that's coping. And why am I feeling it? Because I've been in a very clean environment. I've had my very high, you know, my DNA activated at very high levels of Charles strands. I've been very pristine, although we do have the 5G in Sicily. It has been, I've swum in the sea every day and in hot springs and eat food that's grown right outside my door by the local farmers or on my own yard. So, you know, this is a toxic environment, and the 5G, which is causing the big C word, it is that it's just people detoxing, and people that couldn't detox succumbed. Okay, and more are, and it's not just people that have had that, everybody. I haven't, and I'm feeling it. So, you know, it's everywhere. We're in a very toxic environment. We're in a war right now. The good news is we're winning the war. The bad news is we have to extrapolate ourselves from this system that is anti-health, anti-crystal, anti-everything. So we have to get ourselves out of it. And it's just easier just to, go up, tap your card, or scan your brain, pay with this digital currency that's everywhere, and just be in this web of DARPA's internet, and just to eat corporate food and eat in corporate restaurants and drive corporate cars and all that stuff. It's easy. It's just there, but it's not going to be easy. It's going to kill you. All right, so you're going to have to get out of it. Those of my friends in Europe that are listening, you guys have an ancient culture in many of these towns that still have, this is built in stone and hasn't been completely wiped away. We have an ancient culture here, but it has been totally plowed over with concrete and strip malls and eradicated, and the indigenous people have been all but genocide off the face of the earth. So we need to go back to our Hopi brothers and sisters of the Rainbow Prophecy and remember, have them teach us with great humility how to once again live in harmony with the planet. And I'll say one thing, I did a video, I went to the state fair the other day, and I mean, even the farmers, I saw them with their cows, okay, they were spray painting a cow for the competition. I kid you not, they were spray painting a cow for competition. I mean, they are so clueless about nature. They use huge machines to do industrial, that's the only way they've been able to survive. So we need to get it all back the way it was meant to be, in harmony, the law of one with Mother Earth, with the Deva kingdom, with the spiritual aspects of working with the animals, not killing them, and the land, not poisoning it, and not using it, parasitically to serve us, but us as the guardians to serve it. We need to get out of this anti-life structure. I know it's all we have right now. I'm just here getting distilled water and, moving to an Airbnb, hopefully. And then I'll move back into my home and I can get things organized, But it takes a great deal of organization, and we all need to be doing it, because every time you do it, you help someone else. You pass it on, you create a healing, harmonious environment that's in harmony with the divine infinite source, with divine mother, with Mother Earth and everything. And we need to all be doing that where we live, starting now with ourselves, bringing ourselves back into full health or wholeness. And that's what Peter and I wrote about in our book, The Pathway Home and the Infinite Human. And I'm going to be doing a book tour all around the States, if I can make it, talking about this and giving my Being an Infinite Human workshop that's going to be talking about what I just said, healing and getting back in sync, earth sync with our ascending earth. I'll be doing it in Nashville, Indianapolis, Cincinnati, Virginia Beach, Louisville, here in Louisville, and Sarasota in February, Florida. Okay, that's it. Ciao for now. Thanks for tuning in to me. Thanks you. Please share this if this resonates with you. I think people need to hear this information.